Claudes is out on international duty and the team has brought me in, and you're in for a treat this week. We spoke about so much good football, including Rangers fans protesting about the Old Firm derby, Christian Volpato, who's he going to represent, Australia or these boys, and of course the big ones, World Cup qualifiers, including our boys, the Socceroos. Let's go!
Forest supporters have kind of taken to social media to point out that it was actually a very disrespectful comment from Klopp. He's disregarded the football team and pretty much just compared them to the scene of Robin Hood.
I'm going to say it's onside. He was probably just trying to be funny.
Yeah, I reckon he was trying
in that Klopp charming way. They won back-to-back European titles, so I can get them getting their knickers in a knot. But let's be honest, I'd rather him just be straight up and say, I don't know who they are. And you know when you see a big teim go to Dagenham and Redbridge and they have to lie and say, hey, it's a massive honour to be here and stuff. At least he's being honest. Robin Hood's a great movie. So, hey, I don't think
it's offside. I reckon, like, come on, when you're in the Premier League, you don't really pay attention to other leagues. Or not other leagues, but lower leagues.
Yeah.
Past championship, I'd say. You know what I mean? So I reckon he's just being honest rather than saying, listen, it's going to be a really tough game. We've been doing our research, blah, 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 blah.
United fans also threw bottles at Simeone.
I saw that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was about.
Do you know what's funny? They kept missing him. So United fans are missing the target as well.
Just like the players.
Still taking L's.
Still taking L's.
Even the fans. He's not gonna be a fan of him after that.
Yeah, I don't think they've
I don't know why they're throwing
taken the
bottles
right
at him.
approach there, have they?
Because like I watched it, as soon as the whistle went, he just ran inside. Like,
he loves that little run up the tunnel. That's his thing.
Exactly right. He did the run and everybody was throwing bottles at him and said, nah, offside.
Offside, United. They're offside.
Is it because they think that's disrespectful?
Of course they do. What are you going to do?
Well, they're just angry. They've had enough.
Rumour has it that the Toon are going under after unwanted PSG star Neymar. Onside or offside?
Fuck off.
So, come on, how's that going to go down? The Sheik or whoever owns him is going to ring him. Neymar, Newcastle. He's going to go, what? Where
is
Geordie
that?
Shaw. Oh,
yeah.
Gary, yeah.
Well, to be fair, Neymar loves a party.
He does.
And it's a decent night out there.
Yeah.
Have you gone out in Newcastle?
Yeah, birds are decent as well, you know what I mean? So he'd be, there's 2 boxes ticked.
Okay,
maybe. That's a sight.
Maybe that's the sell. Well, they're going to stay up now as well, so he's not going to be playing in the championship.
Wouldn't that be a sight? Neymar getting mortal.
Could you get
him and Gary just hitting the town?
Bruno Fornaroli.
Oh.
So, I know, only recently an Australian citizen. He's been promoted into the squad and he's played for Uruguay as a 17-year-old back in 2003 at the South American Under-20 Championships, which previously meant that he was tied to representing that nation for life. However, the rule changes with FIFA makes it means that he's available for selection now for Australia. And he's part of the squad.
Oh, that's a positive. That's
a
positive. There we go.
Love that. If that was onside or offside, he's in his own half. You can't even be offside in your own half. That's so. And people blowing up. It's sad because Australia is such a multicultural country. Yes. And I feel like whenever something like this happens, we just revert back to the Stone Ages. I honestly feel honoured. El Tuna, if you're watching this, I'm honoured that you've chosen the green and gold. Thank you so much. And it's an honour. It's an honour to represent this country. It wouldn't have been an easy decision for him. Yeah. And I'm buzzing for him. I'm happy. And he's got something that the rest of these players, Taggart, Jamie McLaren, has. Pelotas. He's now the Aussie Luis Suarez. He's going to go in there. He's 34. It's probably 5 years too late. Yeah. But look, he bangs in goals for fun. And he's going to niggle in there. Japan are going to be so well. A little elbow in there. Luis Suarez, bit of a grub. We love that.
You need that.
Yeah, you do need that
for sure.
Rangers fans now protesting against the Celtic friendly in Sydney.
No,
they're not happy at all.
Protesting.
Yeah, they interrupted the Dundee clash. Play had to be halted twice as fans threw toilet paper on the pitch. Wow. And then a second time, a stream of tennis balls were thrown into the pitch.
Wow.
Onside or offside, Olan?
I mean, football's a fan's game. So if they're not happy, it's got to be offside. Has to be offside.
What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, what do you think?
You know what? The game happening in Australia is offside. When I first heard it, I was G'd. Now I've been thinking about it. I've spoken to a few people, so you can back me with this.
Yeah.
It's a different. I hope they know what they're getting into because the New South Wales government's bankrolled this. I hope they know this isn't Roosters versus South. Yeah. Where you and me can rock up in different jerseys. People, you can't drink in Scotland. Yeah. So people are going to be going there on a Sunday night, saucing themselves into oblivion the whole day. They're coming in there. They're going to need thousands of cops there, and they better get it's going to kick off proper.
They don't know what
you know what the
I don't think, you know what, Australia's not used to that.
No.
They're not used to those wild football fans.
No, they're not.
And you basically said, listen, we're gonna do the biggest.
We're gonna
Exactly.
get some performance enhancing
Olan,
substances in
when
their
we
body.
did have crazy fans like that, they just changed the whole game.
Yeah.
Onside or offside, should clubs be able to use names and logos with ethnic, national, political, or religious connotations? How do we feel about that?
I always think that I know where it dates back to, so them coming to the country and them having that historic background, but I always think it's offside. Whenever I see those academies like Valencia blah 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 academy or the Juve blah 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 academy, I just think at the end of the day it just sounds like a money grab to me.
Yeah.
It just sounds like we're associated with this team, and guess what? If you sign up for our team, we had one player that went 20 years ago, and you might be able to go and play at that academy one day.
Yeah.
It just that's what it feels like to me. It might not be, but that's what I get from it. Whenever I come against them or I see them, I'd rather it be based. I'd rather it would be like the Brunswick, just to be people know that they're from Brunswick.
Yeah.
Just create like an identity around Brunswick. You
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
That's my personal view on it.
I work at Ultra Football.
Yeah.
And we had Liverpool Academy. And I had never heard of this academy. So parent rings on the phone and she goes, "Oh, my son plays for Liverpool." I'm like, "Who?" and she named him. I'm like, "I'm pretty good with the players.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
guy must be in
Yeah.
the reserve.
Yeah.
Maybe he just made them up." I honestly, I Googled this guy's name. I'm like, "What's his name?"
Yeah.
Like, no. And then I looked up.
Yeah.
He's some 8-year-old that plays for the Liverpool Academy. But as
wow.
he said,
God.
cash grab, cash grab, cash grab. It's yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Those kind of things.
Those type of academies that they're offside.
I don't agree with.
My little cousin did a training with like an Ajax academy, and they charged a bomb. And my cousin was
Most
like,
of the time
"I'm
they
going to
use Aussie
play for
coaches, though.
Ajax."
Exactly. There's not even any coaches from that.
No, I know.
The club's not coming down.
Like at
yet.
least get like.
No, he's
the
a
ethnic-
9-year-old that turned up with his Ajax jersey
Yeah.
on, thinking he was going to play for them that day.
Yeah.
Realised that wasn't the case.
Yeah, it's offside.
Liverpool versus Chelsea Champions League final. Who wins?
I reckon if we get to the finals, Mason Mount does a job and we come through.
I think
2-0.
Trent on the big stage just reminds everyone he's
Yeah.
Reece.
Yeah.
There's levels to this.
I'm gonna counter that.
Yep.
Where we're gonna
Save
target.
this.
We're gonna target him.
Yep. Save
He's
this
gonna
right
get targeted.
here. Save this
Because
right
he can't
here.
defend.
Clip
Save
it.
it. Clip
Clip
it.
it.
Up.
Clip
up.
it, man. Trent can't
Clip
defend.
Nah, man. It's.
Do you know what Hendo's job is? Hendo's job is to cover Trent for 90 minutes.
Look, I think you just honestly, if Kai Havertz is your main man up front, we're gonna be okay.
What?
Come on, man.
Havertz
He's
is on-
okay.
Havertz is on fire.
Virgil will do this. Virgil just
Yeah.
slot him right in the
Yeah,
back
yeah,
pocket.
yeah.
Timo Werner, Romelu, they'll go in the back
I'm
pocket.
keen.
I don't even know where Werner is. Where is he?
Forget about him.
Yeah,
Forget about
exactly.
him. We've got Mount. We've got Ziyech. You know, and we've got Havertz. That's all we need.
And one more one as well. I didn't say it before. Joel Matip, better player than Rudiger.
Whoa.
I'll say it right now, Rudiger doesn't get into
whoa,
Liverpool's
whoa,
back four.
whoa,
There you go. I
son.
said, I know Claudes is watching. He's
Clip
burning. He
that.
hates it when I say that.
Fucking clip that. He said Joel Matip is
Joel Matip is better than Antonio Rudiger.
than
He just
Antonio
gets slept
Rudiger.
on because he's playing next to Verge. He's better.
I
right.
can't wait for comments on this one.